Hey, this is Tim Kim with TM Media again, and I wanted to talk about overwhelming clients. And actually did it myself a little bit this morning, so I wanted to create a video of it. When we research what we research, I'm going to load this a little bit here. When we research about design and branding, and we have all this knowledge in our head, we've dealt with many clients, we've learned a lot of things. When you're talking to a client first out, they're probably not going to appreciate or even want the amount of information you may dump on them. So when you read these articles, like I get some branding magazines, I get some of the free subscription to How magazine, all these other different types of magazines, and I'll read some of the articles, and you know, some of the intricacies of what they're talking about. If there's a brand management team of 10 people, they might understand some of the terms or click in with what people are talking about. But when you're dealing with a new client, maybe a small company, they're not going to know. They're going to be, woo, it's way over my head, or it's intimidating. So you have to try to balance a fine line of obviously impressing them to show them that you are an expert in what you do, but not overwhelming them to the point where you get going through the 11 different theories of the color red. It's just overwhelming. I'm trying to think what I talked about. I was talking to this woman about their package design and the different the real estate on the package design. The communication was just all over the place. It was overwhelming as far as some of the different font designs, and just some of the information in general was overwhelming. So I tried to keep it basic without getting into the creative part of it. I was more concerned about the communication and how it's going to look on the shelf, and said, hey, these are some of the basic things I see right off the bat, and try to keep general. I got a little too specific. That's why I was making this video, because some of the stuff I said, I went a little too deep, and I had to back off a little bit. So think about that when you're talking to a client about a new design, and try to gauge what that client's experience is. If it's a new product, I have a couple clients right now. It's a new product. They've never done business before they've never launched a product before. It's the first time out. They don't know much about anything as far as branding, marketing. I mean, they just really need a lot of help, but they're not at the level where they want to really get deep into specifics of things. So again, you need to look at your client, try to get a feel and sense their background, and that's a great thing to do right there, is just get a full understanding of your client's business, their background, their personal background. It also helps you get engaged with the client more. If you know they have 2 daughters, whatever it may be, it helps. All that stuff helps in the long run. So that's pretty much it. So don't overwhelm your clients, and feel free to comment about this, or if you have any suggestions, feel free to comment, or if you've had any experience with kind of talking over the head of a client, feel free to post something. Thanks.